Hi, I'm Jay Lenora Bressler, and welcome to the November 5th, 2017 edition of the Bible Delight in the Details. This will be our last program, for a while anyway, in our ongoing series that we've been doing for, I guess over a month now, about overlooked details of the Exodus narrative. In the end of Exodus, we have the transition of power leading the Israelites from Moses to his faithful aide-de-camp, Joshua. And we see God burying and hiding, apparently, the body, taking it away so Satan cannot get to it and use it for some kind of devilish purpose. And so we see Moses at the end of his life alone with his God on the top of the mountain looking into the promised land. He's not being allowed to go in because as good as he was and as faithful as he was, he went too far one time and let his frustration get the better of him, and he presumed upon his authority from the Lord. And the Lord, as much as he loved Moses, could not tolerate that, and there were going to be consequences. And the consequence for Moses was that he would not actually lead the people into the promised land. You know, I wonder how Moses felt about this. We're told that he died at age 120, and most of us think that at 120, and probably a long time before that, we are more than ready to go on to our reward. But in Moses' case, we're told that God had made it so that his strength was not diminished. Think about what that means. As I am in middle age, I hate to even say that, it makes me ill. But anyway, I am. I feel the weight of years on me and on my body. But apparently Moses did not. Apparently he continued in the robustness and the strength of youth. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what that would be like with all of the wisdom and the experience of life that you would have at 120 years, combined with the robustness and the strength and the flexibility and that feeling of physical power of someone of a much lesser age? Can you imagine what that would feel like? It'd be the best of both worlds. It would be almost to be the kind of man or woman, the kind of body, human being, that was originally designed to be, at least physically, in the garden. And to have your your mission stopped when you felt like perhaps that you could still go on and be of service, but God said, no, you're done. I wonder how Moses felt at that moment. I have to feel that there was some feeling of bewilderment and disappointment. But here's the thing. We serve God, and other people do too. We are told in the New Testament that we are parts of the body of Christ. And one of the things that means is that there are other parts of the body. And it's just like, Shakespeare would say, that man comes on to the stage of life, he struts and does his part, and then he walks off the stage and someone else comes on. As a member of the family of God, as a member of the body of Christ, we have to be okay with the idea that we serve a purpose, that we have we have lines in the great play of life. In the great story of history, we have chapters in which we play a role, and then our role is no more. And we have to be okay with that. We have to be okay with that, just as Moses had to be okay with that, because that is just the way that life is. So what should we take from this? We should play our roles in the time that we're given to the utmost of our ability. We should take advantage of every moment and every opportunity. And we should pray and support those others who are like us, trying so hard to play the roles that God has assigned to them. And let us also try to build up and encourage those who will one day take our place on the stage. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. Visit me tomorrow on the next edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details. Have a great night.